What's up guys, welcome back to another video. What you're looking at here is a lock cylinder from my 2015 International prostar. This is the driver's side, and the driver's side hasn't been opening. We could lock it, but if we try to open it, it won't open. Even when we jiggle the key, we have to be entering from the passenger side whenever we lock the door. And recently the passenger side stopped working as well. We used to could jiggle the passenger side and get it to open, but eventually the jiggling stopped working. So I had to go to the dealer to try and get a lock set, and they didn't have any in stock for my truck. He gave me the part number, but I knew it was going to be a long wait to get these lock set. So I went home, I took off the panel from the door, and I took out the cylinder, took it home, and I start to look at this cylinder and try and figure out how can I get this cylinder to work. Knowing me, I like to fix things, I like to figure things out, and in the process of trying to figure this cylinder out, I figure out how to fix it. And today I'm going to show you guys how to fix your cylinders without changing them. This is the driver's side cylinder lock, and the reason why this one is not working is because one of the tabs is not going down all the way. So I'm going to show you guys how to fix your cylinder if one of the tabs is not clearing the sidewall. Okay, so what you're looking at here is the cylinder lock from the passenger side. Right where the pencil is pointing at, one of the cylinder tab is broken. Now, I don't know the right name for it. I'm just calling it cylinder tab or contact points. One of them is missing right where the pencil is pointing at, but I'm going to show you how to fix your cylinder if one of them is broken. Welcome back to another video, guys. Today I'll be showing you guys how to troubleshoot your cylinder lock on your vehicle. Notice I say vehicle because this is not specifically for the vehicle that I took this out of. Now, the vehicle that I took this out of is my 2015 International prostar. Now, I've been having lock issues for quite some times. Both of my locks are not working. So this is the driver's side door lock cylinder, and I just want to demonstrate to you guys what's going on. So excuse my little hashy hands, but it's really cold outside. So if I try to turn it, it is not going. It's not going, right? If I jiggle it a little bit, it'll probably go, because that's what's been happening, right? I jiggle it and it'll go, but it's not going right now because I guess it's shy because I got the camera out. But that's not the reason why I'm making this video, to show you that if you jiggle it, it'll work. But let me get down to the real reason why. So there's 5 contact points in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? When this key go in, it will collapse those contact points. Take a look. See that? Those contact points started to collapse. Right? Now if the lock cylinder was working properly, now you can turn the key. But since it's not working properly, you can't turn the key. Here's the reason why. Because one or more of these contact points are not collapsing all the way. So it's still making contact on this edge when you try and turn the key. So if you look properly, you'll see which one is it. If you notice, this one over here has the highest point. It is taller than these one over here. These one are literally down. This one is down all the way. This one is down as well. This one is down. This one is up a little bit, but if this one wasn't this high, I could still turn it and this one would make it under. But watch when I push this one down. See that? Now you lock. Now the cylinder started to turn. Now it's locked back. Okay, now it's in a lock position. See that? Now it can't turn. But watch when I push this back one down again. Push it down. Turn it a little bit. See that? Now it started to turn. The reason why this is not working properly, because over the years, the key started to wear down those contact points. Now I got a little drawing here to demonstrate what I think is going on in this cylinder. I think these contact points have like a little spring on them. And over time, after pushing in the key in the cylinder over and over again, those springs on the contact point started to stretch out and wear out over time. And that's why these contact points ain't collapsing like they should. So I'm thinking, if I take my little drum well tool, I got a little kit here. If I take my tool and shave this one down in the back, then I'll be able to turn the key without no problem. I just need to shave it down a little bit, right? But I notice if I only add one of these contact point in there, only one, the lock will still work. These are just extra contact point. I'm pretty sure there are locks that probably had 4 contact point or 3 contact point or 6 contact points. So these contact point can vary, right? So if I shave this down all the way, the lock will still work, but I'm not going to shave it down all the way. I'm just going to shave it down enough so it'll pass this wall over here. This is the wall I'm talking about, this wall. I'm just going to shave this down so it can pass that wall. So when I turn the key, the lock will, work properly. So let me shave this down right now. Real quick, guys, make sure that you're shaving down the correct side. The direction in where you gotta open the door, that's the side you need to shave down. And you gotta shave down all across the top. You just gotta put like a little slope on the corner where it's making contact with that side wall. I made a mistake by shaving down the wrong side. I shaved down the closed side rather than shave down the open side, but I did come back and fix it off camera. Anyway, let's get back into this video and let me show you guys how to shave this down so your lock can work perfectly. Now it's a lot better, guys. Look at that. I could jiggle it now and it'll work better than before. We just need to shave it down a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Look at that. Oh my goodness, look at that. Okay, we're gonna shave it down a little bit more. I still feel a little bit of resistance, so let's shave it down a little bit more. Alright, so now I'm going to show you guys how to fix your cylinder lock if one of these tabs is broken. It's a little bit different than what we just did. This is the passenger side. So the last one we fixed was the driver's side. But on this one, the last one that was the big issue, this one is broken. See that? We got some grease there. I can't really see it. Let me clean up the grease. Alright, so I'll clean up the grease a little bit. So this one, yeah, this one is broken. So whenever I turn the key, the broken piece is getting caught up. So I'm going to try and take out the broken piece and see if it starts working once I take out the broken piece. I got this to get unstuck just now, just by playing with it, and I grind this piece of metal down just to fit in. I'm going to show you where I fit it, but let's get this piece out. I think if I knock it, it'll drop right out now because the other side, see that last one? So that's the broken one. So that was getting jammed up in there. Let me see. Alright, so let's see if I can get this piece out here. This the piece that was getting caught up whenever I try to turn it. Might have to take my little drum well and break this little piece right here. You can't see it. I don't think you can, but there's a little piece right here. It go down in the lock. And it looks like there was a spring down there as well. And I use this pick and try and mess with that spring down there. And I think that's why started to spin for me. But I think after I take this little piece out, I should be able to turn the lock, and it should be able to work. With this piece missing, we should be able to still get the lock to work. Ooh, got it out. Fell on the ground. So this is it. This is how it looked. Well, how it kind of looked, because a piece of it is broken off. So let's see if this will work now. Oh yeah, still works. Still works. We lose a tab, but that's okay. It'll still function without this tab right here. So this is the tab that fell out. This is the one that was broken in the back. And on the other lock that I fixed earlier, this last one was the issue. But the last one I fixed wasn't broken. It was just getting caught up. And when I shave it down, it was moving freely now. It was spinning without no problem. So you might have this same issue with this one being broken. If it's broken, and if you have the patience to try and get it out, then it's up to you if you want to do that. If you don't want to be bothered with the hassle, then you just change your locks, or you just change this one only and then you will have to just use two keys, one to open this new one and one to open up the old locks. But see, working fine. See that? Working fine. What I'm gonna do now is just put some lubricant on there. I just scratch myself here. All right. So this lock right here, I just greased it, but let me take out some of the grease out of it. I want to show you guys something here. Okay, so this is the back one here. The back one is the one that was broken. And this is a little piece right here. There's another little piece. Actually, it's right here. Got it. There's another piece right here. This is another piece. There might have been another piece, and it probably fell out somewhere. Because I was picking it. I was trying to pick out a broken piece like this with a little pick. I was picking like this. I was picking like this. I was knocking it as well. I knocked it. Alright, so you got to do whatever you can to try and get out that broken piece, so when you're pushing the key and turn it, it'll turn freely without these jamming at the side. So you got to get a pick. You got to pick out all the broken pieces, and like I said, you got to knock it. Ooh, there's another piece right here. This is the piece I was talking about. I thought it fell out. Okay. See that? So this piece right here was in there. I didn't know that. I thought it fell out somewhere. Alright, so that's good. I was trying to show you guys how to knock it, and eventually this piece came out. Alright, so but the lock still functions, guys. The lock still works. No issues. Let me get my key and show you again. See that? Still works. Still function. Like I said, I just greased it so it's nice and smooth. But yeah, you got to get a pick and pick out the broken pieces if you have one of these tabs that's broken. And like I said, the lock will still work with one of these missing. Okay, with one of these tabs missing, the lock will still work, no issues at all. Alright, but let's go back to the truck. So I'm back at the truck here. We're going to install this cylinder in here. Okay, let's get the key. Oh yeah, let's lock it. Lock and open. Sweet. Haha. Lock and open. Love it, love it, love it. Lock and open. Lock and open. All right, so now we're going to do the passenger side. I'm about to put in the cylinder. So we're going to check it out, see if everything is back to normal after we put it in. We're gonna lock it. See that? And we're gonna open it. Lock open and lock. Now let's go around the other side. Let me show you guys that the other one is working as well. This let's see. Okay, it's open now. I'm gonna lock it and we're gonna open it. So as you see, you can fix your lock. You don't have to change them. Sometimes they do need changing, but I mean, if you're handy and you like to fix things, you can fix it, because as you saw, the driver's side, it was just getting hang up on that sidewall. So after I shave it down, the driver's side cylinder was working back again. But the passenger side, one of them was broken and I had to pick it out. I had to get rid of that one, but after I got rid of it, it was working just as new. So yeah, anyway guys, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel and I'll see you in the next one. Have a blessed one.